Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. Just been to pick up some essential supplies, some wild bird food for the garden and for when I go for my walks around Rings Nature Reserve at the weekend. Just coming out of Scunthorpe now, just to the left hand side off camera, going past the Blue Lagoon, which is actually reclaimed from the old Lysites Steelworks site. Correct me if I've got the pronunciation wrong with that. Talking about Rings Nature Reserve, I actually stood up in front of a crowd a couple of weeks ago and did a bit of a poem about it, and I was quite pleased with myself. It's like once a month I meet up and there's an open, what you call an open mic session, and everybody, with all, whether good at, professional standard or people like me, get behind a microphone in front of a crowd and entertain them for 5 minutes. And I'm always nervous beforehand, but as soon as I get behind the mic I settle down, and like now you can't shut me up once I get going. So anyway, what we're talking about today, and we're just on the way down to Flixborough now. Am I too honest with my telescope advice? Now, with my videos, excuse me, mucky trucks, glad I said that right. With my videos, I keep it simple as I can. I'm honest, no nonsense type of reviews, and they seem to go down mainly very well. Not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I am what I am. But I often get people that seen my YouTube videos, see my website, and they ask for advice. And the question is, am I being too honest with my advice? Somebody will call me or send me a message or whatever, like looking at a telescope for £150, and they want to see Jupiter and Saturn, not just see them, but in great detail. And I have to, good heavens, the state of this road. We could do with the Tour de Britain coming back through here. Last time they did the Tour de Britain through this area, they relayed all the road surfaces. So that's what we need now, another big biking event. But anyway, I bring people back down to earth and I say, this is what you'll see. With this telescope, you might only see a couple of the main cloud belts around Jupiter. You'll see its 4 biggest moons or satellites, and you will see the rings around Saturn, perhaps a hint of cloud belts, and you might see 4 or 5 moons depending on your location. You might just see the polar ice caps on Mars, but that depends on seeing conditions. And then these customers, quite often I don't hear from them again, because I don't know what people's expectations are with a £100 or £150 telescope. I always ask them to be realistic. With a £100 telescope, you'll get a £100 view. With a £200 telescope, you'll get a £200 view, and so on. That's just a rough idea. You can go into more detail than that. But I'm honest, and I'm wondering how many people that phone me, they've seen the YouTube videos from some other people. I underline the word some other people, where they show a photograph taken through a cheap telescope, and I'm thinking, really? Looking remarkably like a Hubble photograph. And on one video, you could see the black outline around the planet where it had been superimposed onto a background. So it wasn't exactly an honest representation of what you can see. And I'm wondering if people are seeing the images on social media, not just the videos, but the photographs, which might be through, let's say, an 8-inch Smith Cassegrain, maybe 100,000 photographs stacked together, and they see that and they think, wow, I'm going to get a cheap telescope and I can see images like that, but yeah, I'm afraid it doesn't work out like that. You know, people's expectations. I know of one big dealer that said some people expect Saturn in their lap. So should I carry on being honest and just, as I mentioned before, just bring them down to earth a bit? It's all happening down here. Be honest about what they can see, or not. If people want to see extreme detail on Jupiter, should I say, oh yeah, sure, buy this telescope of us today, give us your card details, yeah, we'll sell it to you? Or should I carry on being honest, saying, now this is what you will really see? It's not going to be filling the view with wonderful colours. It's going to be in black and white, very small, and it is what it is. So yeah, but that's what I'll continue to do, and you'll be amazed how many people after this I bring them down to earth again. I'm saying that line. Yeah, they don't phone me anymore, and they're thinking that, yeah, I need to spend a little bit more money than I am doing. And I know that on a lot of packaging they do show rather glamorous photographs which you're not going to see through the eyepiece, and I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. So anyway, we're just heading back to home now. Just coming into the backside of Gunnis, and yeah, I thought I'd have a little chat today. I'm sorry it's not better weather, but I'll maybe do a few more of these little chat videos and see what sort of response I get. So thanks very much for tuning in. I'll see you next time, and I'll just leave the video running for a little while so you can enjoy the drive with me. Bye for now. I'm not speeding, by the way, it's this wide angle lens that makes it look like you're going fast. Honest, Mr. Police Officer. I'll see you next time.